This is the rail trail at North Bend State Park. I don't know if this is ever going to see the light of day, and we may come back and hike this with our kids tomorrow. We're not going to hike the whole thing, it's 72 miles, but you can bike it, you can hike it, and you can ride horses. And we're just taking Heidi out and checking it out. It's beautiful. We have settled in at Fowlers Hollow State Park, and we are scoping out hiking. This is a loop trail. I think it's Heart Ridge and it goes with Beeson. But we were talking to some people that were in a campsite, and they told us about another park that's 30 minutes away called Colonel Deming. And there's supposed to be a really nice hike that we can do where we go like 2,500 feet of elevation. Yeah, you're swatting that.
I think we should just hike this 3.5 mile right now.
No. But yeah, it's like 2,500 feet of elevation and it has a view. So we're probably going to do that. But this is a really nice one. I screwed up the itinerary, which you don't even know about the itinerary. You don't know anything. No, you know things, but not about us. And so we're going to be here an extra day. So we're going to go back and cook our pizza. This is where we are. It is campsite 6. Campsite 1, which is down that way, it's actually super nice. I don't know if you can see it. It's down there at the very end of the road. But considering we didn't know what we were doing when we booked this one, it's not bad. They've had a lot of rain, so the site's kind of wet. And it's supposed to rain tonight. But hopefully it will be okay for us to hike tomorrow. So this is Colonel Deming State Park, which we did not know existed until the man told us about it last night. We are going to hike up Flat Rock. And apparently we can look for raptors. This is a full hookup campground. There's showers in the bathroom, which there's not at Fowler. I mean, we're fine at Fowler. It works. But had we known about this one, depending on the route, we might have stopped here because it's real pretty. I don't know if there's other hiking. We'll get a map on our way out. And who knows, maybe sometime we'll come back here. It's real pretty. And there's a lot of sites. I think there was at least 40 sites. There's some walk-in tent sites and then a bunch of them with electricity. It seems to be here in Pennsylvania so far, you have to fill your freshwater tank. They don't have water at the sites. And they don't seem to have sewer, but they have a dump station. So let's go hike Flat Rock. Picked up a little pack to hike with because my Z-Pack was completely destroyed. So this is a little Deuter, like a, I think 20 liter. We'll see how it does. This is its maiden voyage. This is the Flat Rock trailhead. And we don't know anything about it except the guy said it was cool, and when we finally got cell service, it looks like it's pretty up top. Apparently you can hike overnight. Again, we had no clue. We'll come over here and take a look at the sign. We did just text Iceman because we think we may be kind of in his airspace. We're obviously geographically challenged. Okay, 2.5 mile hiking trail. Apparently we're going to go up. Somebody said to do it counterclockwise because then it would be a more gentle descent, which we're all about that. So, we brought our trekking poles and we're going to go see what this is all about. The review we read when we got service said to go counterclockwise because it was more climbing but more gradual descent. So that appears to be the challenging route. We're both huffing and puffing. Are you being a huffing and puffer?
I certainly don't have my AT trail legs.
Yeah. So, we'll see if this was a mistake. Off we go. So I just popped out, and that says it's a mile. I've got 1.10. This Fowlers Hollow Shelter, 15 miles. So you can hike all the way to Fowlers Hollow. Huh. The Appalachian Trail is 223 miles away. But I get the impression you can do it. Very cool. Then you have the Woodburn Trail. A picnic table.
I was reading somewhere where this is kind of an alternate for the AT.
Yeah, this is that's where we're going. There's Lehman, and Warner. But did you read that over there? The Appalachian Trail is 223 miles away. And you can go back to Fowlers Hollow.
Nice.
You could hike it.
Okay.
Who knew?
All right, well, look, you take the truck and I'll hike back.
Oh, okay, you do that. So I thought we were done climbing, but it looks like we're going to go down and climb some more.
Gotta go down to go up again.
Of course we do. As soon as we came down this trail, the privy's back there. You just turn off there. There's a campsite here, but it's not great. But there's a shelter here. So I guess you can just do like you do on the AT and come out and camp. If we didn't have our issues, this would be fun. Of course, we'd be in Colorado, so. Yeah.
Okay.
What's it say?
Wagon wheel shelter. 10 miles to the north is another shelter, Charlie Irvin. 15 miles to the south is Fowler Hollow shelter.
Right, Fowler Hollow is near where we are, and North Charlie Irvin shelter is 10 miles. So it's kind of set up like the AT. Every, 15, 10 miles, you got a shelter. Tell you what, there's so much we don't know. Okay, we're going to go back and climb this mountain. Rich says we've come up like 750 feet. So we've got a ways to go. Well, we're on some boardwalks. Rich was just commenting how much this reminds us of the AT. I think you're probably always going to compare everything to the AT, right, bud?
Yeah, I guess. You've seen it all there.
Yeah.
Beautiful ferns and stuff.
Yeah, this is lovely. I mean, we've got some rocks, but it's not like what we fondly remember Pennsylvania to be. We've been in a real flat spot, and we're going to have to do some more climbing to get up to wherever this mesa is. We just turned 2 miles. We're averaging about 34-minute miles, which isn't terrible. Here comes Rich. We ran into a couple ladies and a dog, and they said we were almost there. They cleared all the spider webs out for us. I was appreciative of that. It's getting a lot more rocky, but they're big flat ones, so you can kind of step from one to another. I think we're pretty close. You can see the tree line. We have arrived. You're going to see it the same way we do. If you take the difficult route, it's about 2.1. Oh my goodness.
Hey guys.
Oh my. That was worth the climb. This is beautiful. Is that rain off in the distance?
It could be. Sure looks like it.
Yeah. Oh, is that a raptor or is that a buzzard?
It's a crow.
Oh, it's a crow. Okay. Not impressive. Yeah, it looks like the rain is coming right for us, so our time here may be shorter than expected unless we want to get wet and go down that thing in the rain. Looks like we got lucky with the rain. It seems to be going the other direction, so that's good. Somewhere 223 miles that direction is the AT. We just reached out to Iceman, and he is down in North Carolina supporting Christian. Air and Flow Gap, you said?
Yeah.
So we won't get to see him. But I guess we'll stay up here a little while longer and then head back down. We are on the down, and it's just the rocks. I said to Rich, you get a better idea how much elevation it is when you're going down. It didn't seem like it was this steep coming up. But again, it took us a little over an hour to get to the top, and we were not hurrying because we haven't really hiked at all. So, anybody who's done any hiking, I think you could do, 25-minute miles easily if you wanted to and spend more time at the top. There was a blue blaze that Rich said he thought was the Tuscarora Trail, but since we don't have a map, we're not really sure. We're just going to come down the way we came. We are on the preferred trail. We got on it a little minute ago, and it is a lot easier than the challenging one. Like we said, a lot of people probably don't ever do the challenging one, but I'm glad we did it for the up. It was good training because we're both so out of shape. Weather's great. Ran into some locals, chatted with them for a minute. And we're just going to get down here and see if we can find a map of the park for maybe another trip, and then find a restaurant or a grocery or something because we're going to be hungry.